We're back. The connection returned properly. Okay. So I, with this argument in there and the word web base, which was in, as you see here, web base version shelf, everything's in there. And I've got an example here where it says I have 1 to 20 of hundreds, which means there are a lot more than the ones on this page. I already showed you when I opened up this one that I could add this one to my contacts or my whitelist, which I did. So I go back now to search results, and the other thing I want to take care of is to get these out of the spam. So what do? I just select all. Hey, here comes my message. All 20 conversations on this page are selected. Select all conversations that match this search, it asks. So I'm doing that. Yes, match them. All. It doesn't tell me how many, but it says all of them are selected. Yeah, I can return if I want to, but I don't. So I'm now going to say move these to the inbox, all of them. And it will say, oops, this action will affect all conversations in the search. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, this is what I want. So I'm saying, okay. So now it says here, it's going to do that, move this to the inbox. Is it doing it? It's probably a lot of work. No, not really. It's more the communication to get this request to the server. On the server, once it's there, it'll be done in no time. But here you see all this information that I haven't been receiving all this time from all these dates. And in fact, it's my partner, Sebastian, working very hard on each day to see how he could update the sources of our i4change program. In the meantime, I can tell you about that. Just go to i4change.com. So it's i4, the letter I, the number 4, and then change.com. And there you can see what we do. We make software. Okay, I'm going to stop now because it says it's encountering a problem. So I'm going to stop the movie for a second and I'll come back to you. So the software we make is to support people together to collaborate and to support change in their organization or in their work to make them more efficient in their life, which is based on process modeling in a smart way and made very easy for everybody to use. So have a go at it. Okay, that's it. I'm going to think this is it. I mean, I can show you more, but I've shown you all the examples. I will look up and see if I can find some information of what the real policy of Google is and how they explain this, but this has been my experience and this is the way I go around it to solve. So once again, to conclude, what we've been learning is you go to your spam because we think we are losing newsletters, etc. You go to your spam, you find out or you think of ones that you think, oh, I need to do that. Ah, I remember now, the PayPal one was pretty important. And we're going to put it in here, PayPal. So anything with PayPal is probably very important because it has to do with money and with your accounts. So look here, what all the stuff. A lot of advertising, of course, from them. And also here, your ebook and confirmation. See, I never saw that. Demonstration, access, and ebook. Oh, I'm even receiving ebooks from people that I've asked it from. And this one here, instant slide up, purchase and download. See, always looking for that. Where has it gone? Brian Tracy here, order confirmation. It all went into my spam. So I'd have to deal with each one of these. So let's say I open the first one here on PayPal. I do reply, add PayPal to contacts list. Fine, that one's done. I'm going to do the Brian Tracy one. I don't know why he never got into that. Add Brian Tracy to the contacts list. Back to results. I hope, just to be sure, this was, and I look in the details now, this is PayPal at email.paypal.com, okay. and I'm going to look at another PayPal here to see if it's the same one. Yes, it's also email. So we can now take out of this list, or maybe we should say here, make sure that we have that one on the PayPal. What you do is you say, okay, I want this whole name, which is the exact email address, and I'm going to put it as an argument here in between double quotes, like that. Do you see what I'm doing with my fingers? Okay, I'm putting double quotes in here, and then I'm pasting with my Control or Apple V, I'm pasting whatever I put in my clipboard. So search mail. Now it should find only those ones that I have actually added here. You see those two, and these I will select all of them and move them to my inbox. Yes, okay, now I'll go back to where I was, just having the word PayPal. I know it's a bit of work here, but for you probably it's less, because I can't imagine that you have as much email as I do. I don't know if you've seen this here. I have a storage of 9 gigabytes, half of that, it's not showing here on the bar by the way, my email, and the number of spam messages, you don't even want to know how much that is, and they say they throw it away after a month, but I wonder, because they are tons and tons. Okay, so this Brian Tracy, I want to look up everything from Brian Tracy in one go, so I go to the anythingwithbriantracy.com. He's just my favorite at the moment, because I'm really getting into being very focused on getting stuff going, and I downloaded the MP3, in fact I downloaded it twice now, on Eat That Frog, and I must say it really helps me. I'm going to, after this movie, I'm going to turn it back on. So I found another one here. See, thanks your MP3 download. That's exactly what I was talking about. So they both have the same address. So if I open this one up, you should see that it's already, it's not going to say, see, it's not going to say here add to, because it's already part of my contacts list. I'm going to say here all, even though it's 2, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to say here move to inbox. That's it. Those are done, and I'm going to go back here to my PayPal and see what's left of the PayPal. You see, it's a very structured way of going through this. So Pay Pro, it says here, they have a message. I'm going to add Pay Pro. It's a different system which we use in this country, which is a combination of PayPal and Pay Pro. Oh, let me see what address it was exactly. It's info@paypro.nl. Okay, and this one at the bottom here is also probably from the same one, info@paypro. Yes, okay, so that one's been added, and I can select that one and that one on the list, and I can say move those to the inbox. And then this one I guess I have to take these on also, but I have to make sure they get, if they ever send something again, I want to know that, so I'm going to add them. Profitmatic, I don't even know who they are, but it's some kind of party in between for the payment. I'm adding that one, and the address was, show details, support@profitmatic.net. It's important to see that, because if this one would be from a different address from the same company, it would show, no, it's the same one. Okay, so I can select these two here, and I can say move them to the inbox. And this last one, Rob Shua, thank you for your person. You can download your. Okay, so I'll do that in a minute, and then I'll be done with this. But I have to make sure that I move this one to the inbox here first also. Okay, so this really concludes, and I've shown you a number of examples now, how to make sure that you revive and get the right senders into your contacts or into your whitelist. I thank you very much for looking at this video, and talk to you later. Bye bye.